Um, Hi, Miss Mendoza.
Hi, Mr. Byer.
So, first question: how do you use technology in your class?
So, in my class, each student has their own laptop, and we use technology across content areas. So, in reading, they use RazKids, um, so they can hear and listen grade level appropriate books or books that are at their reading level. In math, they use programs such as Front Row and Khan Academy for supplemental tools for my instruction, whatever lesson I'm teaching, and also as assessment tools with Common Core aligned math questions. They also use programs to help them with their basic typing skills and word processing documents, which are going to be useful in their later lives when they're in college or when they're working in their own career. So they use technology on a daily basis just to really strengthen their instruction and give them more exposure to technology.
How do you use technology in your instruction?
How do I use technology in my instruction? So in my instruction, I use technology. I usually use my laptop and I use my projector. And what's really helpful is that I'm able to show students what I want them to work on by projecting on the board. And I feel that's more useful because they're able to see. Wait, can we pause it?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's gonna be edited, so
Okay. Hang on. Give me a second.
yeah, don't worry. Just it's cool. It's I'm only gonna use like maybe out of everything we talk about, maybe like 1 or 2 minutes.
Okay.
So it's just I'm just gonna let it run. Everything's gonna be edited out, and you get to look at it before I turn it in or anything.
Okay.
And you can approve or reject it, and I'll change it.
Okay.
Um, so we're just getting like the raw footage, and then I'm gonna like do like a black screen the
Oh.
question, and then it'll be like okay, and then you'll like whatever you said that's relevant to that question or a part of what you said that
Cool.
I want to capture for my project.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah. So sorry. How do you use technology as part of your instruction?
So I use technology as part of my instruction. Well, first I use websites like Google Drive and other websites like that to help me with my data recording, like spreadsheets. I also use websites like Khan Academy to help me supplement my math instruction, which is pretty cool because I'll be able to teach a math lesson and then use Khan Academy videos and Khan Academy lessons to so students can see a different point of view for that lesson and what I'm teaching because sometimes they don't understand how I teach it. But if it's given to them in another form, in another way, they'll say, oh, okay, so I know what to do. Um, how else do I use it? There's just a lot of ways. I also use Think Circa. We're getting into that a little bit more to help them with their argumentative and opinion writing. And what's cool about Think Circa is that they're able to do close reading practices to help them better understand informational text. And the way that I use that in my instruction is I'm able to model what that kind of thinking looks like by projecting on the board and reading the article to them and highlighting text, and they will be able to see what that looks like instead of me just giving them a piece of paper and telling them to highlight. They're able to see my thought process and what it looks like on a computer. I am so sorry.
It's all good.